Anyhow, what's going on, Haunt Nation?
3 times a charm.
Yeah, fucking hat trick. If you like hockey. I am Ant,
T.
and this is our review for Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse in Chippewa Lake, Ohio.
Yep. AKA Bumblefuck, Ohio.
Yeah.
Definitely middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Oh.
coolest way possible, though, because that added to the atmosphere where you're driving and you're like, all of a sudden the hills have eyes. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
Same thing with Penhurst. Penhurst, you're like in a little town. You go down a fucking
Long
road,
road.
and now you're in this fucking
Yeah.
crazy compound, right?
Yeah.
So, we went on Saturday.
Yep.
We went before we went to Blood Prison. It
Yep.
was
So
our
we had
first haunt.
right away 7:30 tickets.
7:30 tickets. They opened at 7:30. Got opening tickets. Parking is free.
Yep.
But they do have people blocking the parking lot.
Which is cool.
So, takes away from any possibility of them being like a screen park.
Right.
There do appear to be houses and things around the slaughterhouse. So I don't know how much they would be able to expand if they wanted to.
Right.
But they time the parking as well. So if you have a 7:30 ticket and it's 7 to 7:30 when they open,
You're good.
They will let you in. If you have an 8:30 ticket, they're gonna tell you to go fuck off,
Right.
find something to do until closer to 8:30 because
Right.
there's limited parking.
Right.
Right? But parking is free and it's there and it's on site. So
Right. All
very
good.
cool. So they make sure that you're there for your time.
Yep.
Park up, and then you start walking towards the haunt. And the theme actually starts like really early. 'Cause
Really
as
right
you're
away,
walking
yeah.
Up the road, you see signs for the slaughterhouse.
Right.
And
And the best pork in the world. And
right, cattle only, and
Yeah.
there's even a couple cars like crashed into a ditch.
Yeah.
Which is like if you're looking around, setting
Yeah.
the scene.
Right.
Walk up, you got to get online for the ticket booth. They scan your tickets, and then you go to the next window and they stamp you.
Right.
So at first, I didn't think about it, right? Because we never used the stamp. There's like no re-entry or anything.
Right.
But if you read what it said on the stamp, it said, Chippewa Slaughterhouse established. So they were stamping us like they would stamp
Like
the
stamp
fucking
cattle,
meat
yeah.
and the cattle.
Right.
Which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And very thoughtful because if you're not thinking about it,
Yeah, because even I asked you, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that for?
I was
They
like,
already scanned
oh,
our ticket.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
you made me think about it, and then I'm like, oh, they're stamping us like with the fucking meat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Like USDA. So you start out the experience right after that in real cattle pens.
Yeah.
And you herd through cattle pens. There is a separate way to go for VIP, a faster to the front. We didn't need it. We're first haunt of the night.
Right.
Still a little early in the season, but still first haunt of the night. And I knew we had plenty of time to make it to the prison, which is about 45 minutes away.
Right.
So if you wanted to do something similar, I would say slaughterhouse first.
Yeah.
As they open,
Yeah.
prison next. Unless you're getting a VIP at the prison when they open, and then
Right.
going to head up to what I consider the better and one of the best haunt experiences you're going to have.
Yeah.
Lots of signs around. So a couple signs that kind of drag you out of it, like signs with QR codes for other haunt. No smoking, no vaping, whatever. But at least it says, like grandma's rules.
Right,
So they
right.
kind of, but the
They
one
try
that
to
really,
incorporate it.
the one that really drags you out is the QR code for the other haunt,
Agreed.
like in the middle of it. But that's pretty much the only place you're ever
Yeah.
dragged out of
Yeah,
this
yeah,
haunt.
Line creeper that really was into it.
Oh yeah, and again, tickets were not expensive for this haunt.
Nope.
I
Another place where they do make you pay for a touch pass. Though.
Right, that's where I'm going with the ticket price. So the ticket price wasn't expensive. I think it was maybe $35, and the touch pass was $7.
Yeah.
This place, I will tell you that the
Well
touch
worth
pass,
it.
touch
Well
pass
worth
was
it.
well
Well
worth
worth
it.
it.
Well worth it.
And if you don't like to be touched, definitely do not get it.
Yeah, do not get it.
Yeah.
We were manhandled.
Yeah.
So again, touch pass gets you a glow in the dark necklace. you know, and you wear it to signify that, you know,
That you're okay with,
you're
with
okay.
the full experience.
So,
And I got manhandled right away by the line creeper.
Yep, line creeper.
Yeah.
Grabbed him, took a photo. You can see that on the page.
Yep. And it wasn't gentle.
Oh, he grabbed me too. He grabbed me by the fucking hair.
Yeah. Not gentle. Yeah.
I didn't get a photo, but he grabbed me by the fucking hair. He's carrying this massive cleaver.
Yeah.
Too, and he's scraping it along the metal railing. You know, this is not like a plastic prop. When it's your turn to go, they have like a security person, you know, putting you in, who's on walkie.
And asking you how
size of your group.
Yep.
And the size of your group is what went in. So the group before us had maybe like
decent amount,
probably
6 or
people.
7, yeah,
6 to 8 people, and they went in as a group. We had 3, and we went in as a group, and the spacing
phenomenal
is
phenomenal.
spectacular.
At least a minute.
It was a good minute.
Yeah,
like I counted, it was a good minute. They let the group go. There's a good walk to the door of the haunt. That was taking most people about 30 seconds to get through the door, and then they were giving you at least another 30 seconds
lead time
after they went through. So timing is spectacular. There were signs that say, you know, do not stop, no photos, whatever.
Right.
Do not stop, keep walking. Wow, what a fucking novel concept, right? Do not stop, keep walking, keep moving. And you do. Walk in.
Well, at least we do.
Yeah, well, everybody was. Walked in as our group of 3 and did not see through, and, you know, not counting through a blocked door, maybe somebody in another section, you know, but did not see another group. No group behind us caught up, no group in front of us.
Did we catch up too? Yeah.
So I can't say that they are, but I would imagine that their actors are
probably cognizant of it.
And at least maybe being directed to move people through and hold people back if necessary.
Well, didn't we get held back in that one section?
We got held back kind of in 2 sections.
Yeah.
But whether
which we don't know if that's on purpose or if it was just part of the
experience, or was it part of the experience and to keep you from running into other people. Either way, did not run into another soul, and there were a lot of people before us and a lot of people behind us.
Right.
And that is the most welcome thing, because you feel like you're in it.
You're on your own,
right? Very appropriately themed. The place is an actual old slaughterhouse. I don't want to give too much away, but there is a running theme through the whole thing,
which I appreciated.
Which you can also see on the TVs. You know, that it's telling you about things
that's going on,
and the whole theme was one coherent, cohesive theme from the beginning all the way through to the end, where you're like, oh shit, I saw that on the TV.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Through the end until you're out.
Yeah.
There are places where I know T was saying he felt like there could have been more actors. I don't think I saw any animatronics except for maybe like some airbursts.
It was mostly live actors.
So some airbursts, maybe some things that like fell or
right.
moved, but no animatronic standees.
Right.
I will tell you, it is one of the coolest haunts because all of the actors are appropriately costumed. They are definitely into it, and I can tell you that because I was thrown into walls.
Yep. And there was some big motherfuckers. Some big motherfuckers.
Like when I'm looking at you and I'm like, you're a big fucking boy.
Yeah.
You know, like you're talking like 6'4", you know,
and
300 and some odd pounds.
Yeah.
Like a big motherfucking, like, and multiple, not just like one.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is feeding these guys?
Yeah.
Like big WWE size fucking dudes in this place. And there were women in the place also. One of the greatest things about it though is you can't tell what's an actor or a prop a lot of the time.
Yeah. They do a damn good job until one of them moves.
Until one of them fucking crashes.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing. That gives you that real haunted house vibe,
anticipation,
right? Yeah. And I love that there was what I would complain about is dead space in other places was more anticipation, because even when there was dead space, there were
noises,
or people. And is it a person, or is it not? Is it a mannequin?
Right. Were
And
they just waiting to see the last person to jump out at?
Right.
Or,
And
yeah.
like for a lot of it, you really can't tell.
Yeah.
You really can't tell. So
and the costuming made sense. Also, the costuming made sense all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Even the mascot, I love the fucking mascot.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing.
He was the one jump scare that actually got me.
Really?
I was like, oh shit! I didn't expect you to come back.
Yeah. There was a section which I'm not gonna talk too much about, which was absolutely new, which I thought was really cool. You know,
See, this was my first time, so it didn't matter if it was new or not.
when we were herded into that one area.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, got it.
That was completely new. That was not there last year.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I recall, and I would have recalled it because I was like, oh, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the whole thing had one flowing theme that made sense.
Yep.
I don't even know what to say that I could say to not that would not ruin parts.
I know.
T got trafficked.
Yeah.
He got kidnapped and trafficked.
Yep.
But not by a cartel.
Thank God.
Which was fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because this motherfucker's just standing there watching me.
Bye. It was really cool, really fun.
Mm-hmm. And again, especially with, I don't want to ruin it of how I got caught, but
you weren't not getting caught.
Yeah, no.
At that point.
But again, I want to reiterate: if you are not the type of person that likes contact at this haunt, do not pay for the glow necklace.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I will say.
Yeah, because there was definite contact, and they were
into it.
Not rough. Nobody's trying
to hurt you,
but
they were trying to give you the touch experience.
Yes,
the interactive experience.
There were chainsaws at certain points, which are appropriate in a slaughterhouse theme, right?
It wasn't just that random asshole at the end of the haunt.
I definitely had a fucking chainsaw thrust across my fucking abdomen.
Yeah.
Into and across my abdomen, which I was like, that would have been a disemboweling at the very least. That would have been bad. But yeah, just all the actors were really into it. All the costuming was appropriate. The sets, you could absolutely shoot a movie there, bro. Damien Leone, if you're watching,
you could shoot Terrifier 4
in there, and sticking to the original Terrifier
and
kind
none
of theme,
would be the wiser.
And it's just a perfect spot.
Yeah,
there was smoke used appropriately, in that really long hallway with the chains,
and you're wondering if something's gonna happen.
Right.
The
anticipation's
really
building.
Yeah.
So the pacing is great. The costuming is great. The sets are fucking beautiful and fantastic. If I really wanted to make a gripe, I would say in certain areas we're just a little too open, and they could make them
more claustrophobic.
Put up walls and have you walking through more claustrophobic areas. But I think it's kind of cool. You're walking through these big areas, and the anticipation's still
wondering
there.
What the fuck is gonna happen. Yeah.
And people do come out. After you get through and there were sights and smells. There were definitely different smells that were going on in there.
And even physical changes, it got colder when we were in that the meat packing type of area, or you felt the temperature change.
Yeah, you felt the temperature change. So it was really cool. You go through the whole thing. Once you're out into a woodsy area.
Uh-huh.
The haunt continues through the woodsy area. If I was going to have any gripe at all, there could have been more
going on in the
more
outside.
Actors or more going on. But again, even the wood area was appropriate, stuck to the theme of the haunt.
Right.
Until you're finally at the end of the haunt.
Right.
And there's a woman that I saw there, last time. She's working the merch booth. They had plenty of T-shirts.
Yeah.
They had to have at least 6 different varieties, different pictures of T-shirts, and some on hoodies as well.
Right.
Of that were pertinent, that were just a haunt.
Yeah.
It was all about that haunt.
Right.
She seemed really nice. You know. It was just overall. Well, you asked yourself, motherfucker.
Amateur move.
Overall, just a fantastic
Yep.
haunt.
Yep.
I cannot recommend this haunt enough.
Yeah.
I can't recommend it enough. It is just a spectacular experience. Hopefully they don't get too commercial. They clearly told us when we pulled up that they were sold out for the night when we pulled up in the car.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you know, she's like, yeah, tickets were sold out.
Yeah.
You know? So again, that's another thing that I love. It's
quality control.
It's quality control and it's passion, right? Because
Yeah.
you don't want to dilute your haunt just to make that money.
Right.
You know you could probably sell another 500 tickets or what have you for the night.
Right, and put like 2 groups together.
And then then you're going to be herding people together that
right.
don't belong together, and it's going to diminish
Right.
the
100%.
experience. And
100%.
the experience is just fucking top notch.
100%.
Top notch.
Yep.
So that brings us to, this is gonna funny enough, right? The best haunt that we went to over this long weekend,
Yeah.
and the shortest review out of all 3,
Yeah.
because we have the least
Nothing to bitch
say,
about, really.
We have the
Yeah.
least to say about it. You know, the sounds are appropriate inside. There's no
Exactly.
music, no music that
Exactly.
doesn't belong playing. No,
Right.
You know, it's just an appropriately creepy, atmospheric. Just a
Phenomenal.
phenomenal
Yeah,
fucking
phenomenal
haunt.
one. I could just see it getting even better as you know as they reinvest more money into it. I could just see
Absolutely.
it getting better.
Yeah. They could, they could keep the areas and maybe make some of the areas a little smaller. Put walls up in certain areas.
Right.
Create narrower paths through certain things, or even just to break up some of the places.
Right.
But there were narrow paths to walk through too. So
Right.
you know, not griping about that. But yeah, everything that was in there belonged.
Right.
There was nothing jarring, nothing to take you out of it.
Right.
Nothing. You weren't in the slaughterhouse and then walk into another room in a jungle and then back in the. You know, it was nothing like you. You went through the experience.
Right.
Into the backwoods where you'd see, you know, appropriate corpses and graves and
Right.
things of that nature. You know.
Yeah.
So it all made sense.
Yeah.
And it was just fantastic.
Yeah. I would say, at least for me, so far, best haunt of the season.
Absolutely, 100% best haunt of the season for me as well. Perfect fucking flow.
Yep.
Perfect flow through the whole thing. No real complaints or gripes.
Yeah.
Nothing,
100%.
nothing real.
Yep.
So,
and it definitely, like I said, I can't reiterate this enough because I know people that when I talk to about haunts, I don't want people touching me. I don't. And when I got Shanghai, it's a bro, phenomenal. But we enjoy that.
Shanghai, like the first first person that grabbed me and fucking threw me into a you and then into a wall. Like, I went through you and into a wall. So
again,
that's what I'm there for.
But
that's
again,
why I bought the touch pass.
exactly we enjoy that, and that's the one thing that I hear from people who I don't want to be touched. But you know what, dude, do not get touch pass because they are going to live up to what you pay for.
Yeah, and
they're not doing this.
$7 is fine.
Yeah, and they're not doing this for any other reason than this is what you asked for.
Right.
This is what you asked
It's
for.
not-
They're
not-
giving you the best experience.
It's not McKamey Manor. It's not
Right.
torture. It's
Right.
not them doing anything to harm you.
Right, exactly.
But
it's
is what you asked
immersive
for.
and it's what you asked for.
Right. It is the
So,
immersion.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the
Yeah.
perfect word.
Yeah.
It makes it that much more immersive. And everyone in our group got fucking touched.
Yep. Yep.
So, yeah.
I'm the only one who got Shanghai. There.
That's true. That is great. Fucking great.
So
I did get grabbed from behind though and fucking yoinked back into that. Yoinked
I
back
thought you were
into an
getting
area.
whiplashed. Yeah.
I was like, what
shit.
the fuck? I didn't even see that guy. Didn't even see him. And
Well,
he must
somebody
have been a
bear
big
hug-
boy
yeah.
to get his fucking arms around
Yeah.
me and fucking bear hug me
Yeah.
and pull me back.
When you broke free, he complimented your B cups.
That's true. Yeah.
It was like B cups.
like, motherfucker.
But definitely best hunt of the season.
So
I'm
far.
I'm giving solid 9.
And I'm right there with you. Solid 9. Even leaning towards a 9.5. Not perfect, but as close to perfect as I've seen,
Yep.
and probably as close to perfect as we're gonna get.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, solid 9 for me as well. Leaning towards a 9.5. Solid 9 from you.
Yep.
And you know, as much as I don't want to say it, the rest of the haunts this season have a lot to live up to.
100%.
A lot to live up to. Looking forward to them.
Yep.
Looking forward to going back to Brighton.
Yeah.
You know, Brighton had an almost perfect flow last season.
Mm-hmm.
Almost perfect. Just at the very end, they had that dairy scene at the
Right.
very end, which just made no sense.
Right.
But other than that, everything just flowed so well. Just like this place, just a perfect flow through the whole. This one through the whole haunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to getting out to Reapers on a day that's not like today, where it's wet and damp and cold.
Miserable. Yeah.
And miserable. Unfortunately, there are no haunts that are really open on weekdays. Whatchamacallit is.
Bates Motel
Bates
is, but then
today
it
is
would
not
be
a
fucking
day for
miserable
Bates.
as fuck. Yeah.
Today is not a day for Bates. Otherwise, you fucking I'd seriously consider heading the Bates tonight. But this is not the day for it because it's soaked.
Yep. But anyhow, if you guys could get out to Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse, go for it.
Yeah, that is definitely a place you if you're a haunt enthusiast, that is definitely a place you want to check out.
Yep.
2 years in a row, both phenomenal fucking experiences. And that's all I have to say about it. So
Yep. Definitely going to be on the list again for next year.
9 to 9.5 for me. Solid 9 from T, and you
Yeah.
know the way he is. He likes
Yeah.
fucking taking a shit on these places.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little more realistic. Like he gets in his fucking feel like fuck that place. Fucking 2. Fuck them, they fucking suck. I'm like, bro, it wasn't that bad, bro. It was like a 5. No, fuck them, they sucked. All right. Your opinion is your own. It's subjective. Anyway,
So,
yeah,
be seeing you
that's it.
guys real soon.
Yeah.